మీ ఫాదర్ హీ వర్క్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ టాప్
Yes.
పోలీస్
Yes.
ఆఫీసర్
Yes,
ఇన్ తమిళనాడు. అండ్ మీకు పోలీస్ ఆఫీసర్గా చాలా సినిమాలు వచ్చినాయి, చాలా వరకు హిట్స్ కూడా అయినాయి అన్నట్టు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద కనెక్షన్?
I've seen my father like a hero in my life. And in cinema, for ages, police characters are always being loved by audiences.
రైట్.
Throughout, across languages, across cultures, any kind of role, serious cop, investigation, mass cops, everything is liked. So I have seen that in my real life, in my house. I've seen, a cop as my hero. He's my father. So whenever I listen to a story and that has a cop, I get very excited. And I think that excitement is something that I connect the character with the character really well. And then I look for the story, obviously. And if the story makes sense, I discuss with my father also sometimes, investigation movies, as to how you investigate. And if there is a situation like this, have you ever faced in real life? And all that I discuss a lot with him. In fact, I have written a couple of stories with my father right now, discussed and noted down. All cop stories. 3-4 stories of his real life incidents, all we have written down. One day I think I will make those incidents into a movie. So that's how much I love cop movies.
Yeah, there is a saying, truth is stranger than fiction.
Yeah.
So the real life experiences are
Yes,
more
yes, some of
thrilling
the-
than the novels.
So the problem is he worked as a junior officer way many years back. So what makes a case interesting are the details. And after 35 years, he doesn't remember certain details because it was way back.
Right.
And he says, I never knew you will come into movies. Because I tell him, I want detail. He's like, and I like, Appa, give me detail. If you give me the details, it's become very interesting. And he said, how will I know that you will come into movies? So I need to note down all details and all. But then we are trying to research all the officers who worked with him. He calls them and he asks them the other details. So we're writing some interesting crime stuff with my father. One day I think I'll make more stories on cops.
The stories at that point of time were more interesting because lack of communication.
Yes, lack of communication, no
lack of technology,
technology.
basically. Yeah.
Exactly. This is what is very unique about this. You are absolutely right, actually. So one of the stories, I know what I told my dad, how could you have even cracked this?
Right.
Because no technology, no communication. How do you do it? He said that those days policing was different.
Most of the cases are solved because of the mistakes committed by the
by the
criminals.
criminal. Yes, you are absolutely right.